All right, what's going on, Tycoon? Super excited for today's video. We're going to be looking at AMD, okay, Advanced Micro Devices. This is a really good stock, in my opinion, okay? This isn't financial advice, but, I'm just your friend trying to put you guys on game, help you guys chart out some things. AMD has been performing really, really well, okay? And it's pulling back a little bit. It's consolidating, all right? So if we look here, we're looking at the 180-day 4-hour chart. And if you look, it's gone up from 100 all the way up to 164, so over a 50% increase, right, on the price since like November, or I'm sorry, since September. Okay, so in the past 3 months it's gone up over 50%. It's currently sitting at about like 48% up from those highs right now at its current price level. But basically what I have for you guys, okay, is going to be our base support level at 137. All right. Our breakout level is going to be at 148. And then our bullish price targets are going to be 160, 166, and 171. All right. I'll dive into those a little bit further. But first, what I want to do is just kind of show you what I got here on the chart. So we have this big trend line, okay, connecting our highs here to our highs up here. All right. So we're making higher highs, right? We fall below that, and then that trend line becomes resistance. Okay, so we make our higher high here. All right, we try to go up above it, we come back down, boom, we hit that trend line again, it's resistance, and then we flip that resistance to support. Okay, so now this trend line is going to be a support line for us. Okay, and we came back, we ran up, okay, hit those highs of 164, came back down and retested it perfectly, that same trend line. Okay, so what was resistance for us is now a nice support trend line. Okay, support once, support twice. All right, and a bunch of market makers and institutionalists and analysts and stuff, they're predicting a good January for the market. Okay, that's what they're saying, not me. They're expecting a lot of good earnings reports. All right, AMD, if they're going to be caught up in that bullish rally, they will easily, in my opinion, by the end of January, see or retest, if not make new all-time highs. Okay, so that's why I have it charted up right here. All right, so basically, here's our base support level. Below here, we need to be cautious. Okay, our next line of support is going to be that trend line, because we have dipped below here before, but we bounced nicely off of the trend line. Okay, so we're going to need to keep this 137.56 as a strong support level. If we dip below there, look for a bounce off of the trend line. All right, but overall, I think that once we're able to flip 148.73, that's my breakout resistance level. Once we're able to flip that from resistance to support, okay, because we came above it and then we tried to use it as support and we fell right back down. Okay, so as soon as we flip this from a resistance to a support level, we'll head up to our first bullish price target of 160.23, and then the next bullish price target is going to be 171.87, right in between there. And I have a nice resistance level with this white dotted line at 166.27 in between there. Okay, so if you guys are wondering how to play this and how to make money, I like to trade options. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a debit spread real quick, and we'll look at an AMD debit spread. If you need a tutorial on debit spreads, I have one in the top right hand video, or the top right hand corner of this video. Feel free to look at that. But we're going to go to the January 21st, 2022 expiration dates. We're going to look at the 160 and the 165 calls, okay? Because, it had highs. Let's look here at the highs, 164.46. All right, so if we think that AMD is going to go ahead and possibly make new all-time highs or touch all-time highs again, we can play the 160 and 165 call debit spread. I want you to look at the open interest on these contracts. There's 20,000 for the 160 and 23,000 for the 165. All right, this is important because when you do debit spreads, you want something that's going to be relatively liquid. Now, 20,000 contracts, provides a decent amount of liquidity for you. Okay, so you can purchase some of these debit spreads and you don't have to worry about an insane bid-ask spread. Okay, if you look, the 160 to 165 call spread has a 3 cents bid ask. Okay, 91 to 95, so 4 cents now. All right, so a 4 cent spread is not very bad. Okay, that's pretty liquid. You'll be able to get out, get in and out of a price at what you want with just a couple dollars difference. Okay, so we're gonna look here. So if you bought, it's set at 10 right now. If you bought 10 of these, that would cost you $923. Your max profit you can make is going to be 4,090. That is if AMD is above 165 by the time of your expiration date. Okay. So, that's a perfect scenario. There's no such thing as a perfect trader. What there is consistent profitable traders, right? And consistent profitable traders are the ones that everybody looks up to. Okay. Those are the ones who day in and day out, week after week, month after month, they're taking profits. They might not, catch every $1 million play, but they're going in and making profits. So if you can turn 900 to 4,000, that's your max profit. Now there's no to the moon. Okay. 4,000 is going to be to the moon for you, right? So now you can set a realistic goal. Okay, well, hey, if I can flip that 900, right, into 2,000, then I'll just take profit there, right? And it could go higher. It could all go all the way up to 4,000. But if I can turn that 923 into 1,500, then I'll take profit. 2,000, 2,500, whatever your goal is, right? You want to be goal oriented. Maybe even 20%, right? If you can, turn that 900 into like 1,100 and just do that on a consistent basis, you'll be able to, 20% trade 5 times is 100%. So you can double your money, on 5 small trades that have, taken small profits, or, you can risk, trying to get the max profit and, you can risk more trying to get a bigger price. Okay. So that's basically, I own one of these AMD call spreads. I think that these call spreads are going to be pretty juicy and will pay out very nicely. And there's a lots of volume and open interest on those contracts, which is interesting to me. It says that, hey, you know what, other people are thinking that it could reach this price level as well. Maybe institutions have a lot of these contracts, or buying up 10,000 of these, for instance. So that's some things to look at. And let me know if you like this video. Okay. If you guys have a different request, you want me to look at something else besides AMD, let me know in the comments below.